besties. I'm gonna be really vulnerable with you guys right now and talk about what happened with if you guys follow me on IG and IG, TikTok and Snapchat, then you guys already know what happened. But the reason I'm talking like this is because I just took off my braces. I have my braces off and I have retainers on. So if I'm talking like a a lisp or like a slur, it's because I have the retainers on. So I want to try to get through this video without crying. I look like shit, but it's okay because hold on. The reason I'm making this video is just to like see if it could like help out any of you guys that are going through the similar situation like me. I just lost my Loki, my dog that I've had for 6 years. I know a lot of you guys that's been following me for a long time, you know who he is. And today's January 30th and my birthday was the 25th, and I lost my Loki on the 27th. And the reason he's gone is because he was playing outside with my kids and like all the neighbor kids. And there was a car that was just speeding through our neighborhood too fast. I'm sorry. And he hit my Loki and ran over him, and my Loki passed away. But my Loki passed away on January 27th, 2024. And just like 2 days after my birthday. And it's been a really, really hard weekend because my dog Suki, if you guys know who Suki is, you've been following me. Suki was Loki's girlfriend. And I haven't mentioned this because I wasn't going to say anything until after she gave birth, but basically she was pregnant and with Loki's babies. Second time she was pregnant. The first time she had 3 babies. We ended up keeping one and we gave the other 2 away, one to a family member and the other one to a stranger. She got pregnant again a year later. She wasn't due till February, and I feel like just the stress of Loki made her go into preterm labor. And she ended up going into labor like literally the day after Loki passed. I know she was so hurt because she kept looking around for him and her eyes were watery and she just kept crying. She went into labor on January 28th. And it was a crazy weekend, but she went into labor and she ended up losing 2 babies. She had a total of 3 puppies. 2 passed away. One survived. And that's the one she's with right now. She's actually breastfeeding the baby right now. I don't know if it's a female or a male. But she's with her little baby. We did bury our Loki, and we buried the 2 little babies next to Loki, so he could have his babies next to him. And it's been a really horrible weekend. I never ever imagined I was gonna lose 3 dogs in 2 days. We still have our Stripe, which is Loki's firstborn, not firstborn, but out of the first litter, Loki was one of them. We still have Loki. He's a year old now. He looks just like his dad. I mean, we still have Loki. See, I'm saying Loki, like, I can't stop saying Loki. We still have Stripe, which is from the first litter. We kept him, and he looks just like his dad, my little Stripey. And I'll show you right now him. And he's a lot bigger now. He looks like a spitting image of his dad. And I was really, really worried because the day after Loki passed, I thought Suki wasn't going to make it. I just started panicking. Like, I felt she wasn't going to make it because she had a hard delivery. The first delivery with the first litter was pretty smooth. She delivered all 3 babies within 2-3 hours, I believe. This time, she couldn't even get the first one out. It was like about almost 5 hours, and the first one still didn't want to come out. She was crowning, but the baby didn't want to come out. I was researching, and I even called some vets and animal hospitals, and they were saying that if it's over 4 hours and the baby's still not out, that they basically made me panic, and they put me in the panic mode, and I started freaking out because I thought that, oh my God, the baby's stuck, which means she's going to lose all the babies. She could lose her life, because that's what they said, that she could lose her life too. So I just lost my Loki the day before, and I'm like, I don't want to lose my Suki, so I was panicking, and I didn't want to lose Suki, so we started, we were trying to help her, like, deliver, like, we're, like, trying to, like, help her, like, push the babies out faster, and the water bag ended up breaking while the baby was still in her, and that baby was born already, like, dead, like a stillborn. The baby suffocated because the water bag had broke, and it was just a big accident. And the second baby, I feel like the first one was like couldn't breathe, so he was probably scratching at the second baby, like the sac, because that baby was born with its little guts out of its body. But that baby was such a fighter because that baby was born at 11 o'clock that night and stood alive until 5 in the morning the next day. And he or she was just crying and crying and crying. And I felt so bad. The mom ended up just eating his intestines because they were in the outside of the baby's body, and it was still alive. Like, it was fighting for its life. Like, the baby was a fighter, just like Loki. Around 5 in the morning, I finally woke up because I was in and out of my sleep. I slept in the living room so I could be next to my babies. And I woke up around 5 in the morning, and I didn't hear the baby crying no more. And I walked over to where I have my Suki. It's like I have like this little like a doggy fence around her in the living room, like in the corner. And I walked over to her to like check on the baby because the baby wasn't crying no more, and the baby, she ate the insides. The baby was hollow. The baby had already passed away, and I looked at her and she looked at me, and her eyes were so watery, and she was just licking her baby. And I picked up the baby and I put the baby, we have like a little box where we put both babies together in a little blanket. And I just told her, I'm so sorry, my Suki. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, I can't even imagine what she's going through because she lost Loki. And the next day she lost 2 babies. So it's been a really horrible weekend. Really horrible weekend. We're still mourning. Like, this just happened days ago. The newborn baby is a few days old now. Today's January 30th, so the baby's only a few days old, and he or she's doing really good. So I'm so happy that my Suki has her little baby, and she still has Stripe. We're we're still devastated. We still can't believe that we lost our Loki and the two babies. It's heartbreaking and it sucks. And I don't know, like it just really sucks. It's been really hard. It's been really hard on my son Donnie because he was the one that was the closest to Loki besides me. Um, when it happened, Donnie was the last one he saw when he passed, and he picked him up. He was on the. It happened in front of our house, on the street, and all the neighbor kids saw. Everyone was crying because everyone knew who Loki was. So all the neighborhood kids were crying. My kids were crying. My daughter was screaming. I picked up the little baby. I mean, my Donnie picked up our little Loki, and he was screaming and crying, and I was like, no, what happened? Because when it happened, I was in my bedroom and I was editing a video, so I didn't hear anything that happened because I had headphones on. And Jerry was in the living room, and he just heard like screaming, so he jumped up, he looked out the window, and Lizzie's running toward our house, and she just kept saying, car hit, the car hit, the car hit, something like that, like. And then like Jerry freaked out because he's like, oh my god, someone got hit. So he ran out there, and he saw Donnie walking toward him holding Loki, and Loki's little head was just kind of like to the side, and his little tongue was out. And he goes, Dad, that stupid car hit Loki. The car did turn around, made a U-turn and come back, and he kept saying, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. And Jerry we were just in shock, devastated. And he's just like, get the fuck out of here to the guy. It was an older Caucasian man. And he just left, and it was, by the time I ran out, the guy had already left, and the Loki had already passed. But when Donnie went to go pick up Loki, when Loki got hit, Loki was still alive. Like he says like once he picked him up, he looked at Donnie, and then that's when he put his head down. So he died within like seconds. But we're just happy that at least Loki knew he wasn't by himself when he died, because I always see dogs on the sides of the roads, like dead, and they had like nobody, like stray dogs or cats, and it's sad because they had nobody. But at least my Loki he knew he had family around. He knew like the kids were there. He knew Donnie was there, my kids. By the time Donnie brought Loki in the house, we put him on the floor, and we just all surrounded him, and we just started crying, and it was really emotional. It was just really, really emotional, guys. Like, me and Jerry were screaming at each other. It was just really crazy emotional. Yeah, we were just sharing memories of Loki, and we were all taking turns hugging him. And I don't know if it's because he got hit so hard, but he peed and pooped all over himself, and it was just really horrible, you guys. And if anything like this ever happened to you guys, you ever lost a pet that you've had for many, many years as part of your family, I'm so sorry, and I hope you have the strength to get through it. It's really hard. It just happened to us a few days ago, so we're still mourning him. We're still mourning the little babies. I'm just happy one little baby survived, and now we have just our Stripe, our Suki, and the new baby. And I did pray over my Loki's grave, and I asked my angels to protect him and watch over him so that he's not lonely. And then the next day, when his babies passed away, I told my angels, and I told my dad and my tia to take the babies they could be with his dad, so that they're not lonely. They're all together. Yeah, it's just been a really horrible weekend, and I'm sorry I haven't been that consistent on here. Um, there's just been a lot going on, and um, I'll go ahead and share on the next clip some pictures and videos of Loki. And I just really miss him. He was my baby. If you know, you know. He was my everything. That was my firstborn, my first puppy, my first dog that we got like as a family. He was our family dog. Um, but I feel like he's in a better place because he was having a lot of seizures. I think he was like diabetic. Um, yeah. So I mean, as long as he's not suffering no more, I just really miss him. I miss him so much, and it's really hard. I've already lost 3 people close to me, which is my tia, my late tia, my dad, and now my Loki, and the little puppies. So it's been really hard, you guys, and I'm gonna try this year to be more consistent with you guys here on my channel. I know I disappeared for a while. I've been going through a lot of things like drama with family and this and that, and it's been like a lot, just a lot. Um but I'm gonna try my best to be more consistent with you guys, and to try to film more. um I've been kind of enjoying being alone. I've really been enjoying being alone, like having my alone time, when the kids are at school and whatnot, and it's been nice. Sometimes it just, you need to be alone. Sometimes it's nice to be alone, um, to eat alone, to go out alone, to just do your own thing alone. I feel like it's helped me find myself, really. I have realized this year that um, it's I'm a different person than I was last year. Um, I just I cut off a lot of friends and family from both sides of my family, and I don't regret it. I'm very happy where I'm at right now, and I'm in a better place. I I was very miserable. I've always been a very I've always been a very sweet and caring person, and I notice a lot of people take advantage of people like that. When you're a little too nice or a little too sweet, people take advantage, especially family. And I'm just not going to deal with that this year. I've already made up my mind. I've talked to my angels, my spirit team, and I'm not going to take any drama, bullshit, or anything from anybody, family, friends, um, just anybody. If I feel like someone's being negative, if their intentions are not pure, if they're just fake, I'm not going to deal with you anymore. I'm going to cut you off, and that's that. I'm going to keep going my own ways. I am not looking backwards, I'm looking forward. Um, those who are meant to be in your life will be, period. Those who are not meant to be will not be. And sometimes we're meant for better things in life, and we just can't take those people with us to the future. Um, because of their evil doings or negative energies, their envy. I cut a lot of people off, and I'm very happy. I'm happy with my decision, and I don't need any more drama in my life. I've been going through a lot, and this past weekend really opened my eyes to life. Life really is short, like really short, and you just never know when it's your time. And I just want to enjoy the rest of my life with the ones I love, like truly love and truly care about. And that's just my kids, their dad, and my dogs, and a couple of friends, couple of close friends, and a few close family members, and that's it. That's it. Everyone else I really can care less about, to be honest. So yeah, I just wanted to vent a little bit with this video. I haven't talked to you guys in a while. I know I haven't. A lot has been going on. We are going to be moving soon. Our landlord, we are renting this house. We have been renting for about 8 years now. Our landlord's retiring. He's going to move back into his house. So we're going to have to move regardless. We don't know where we're going to go yet, but I will keep you guys updated once we know where we're going to go. But yeah, so just it's a lot. It's a lot because we only have like a year in this house left. We already lost our Loki and our two new little newborns, and I don't want to lose anyone else, so it's just been like a lot. And if you guys are going through a situation like mine, similar, just remember life is too short, and if those people are meant to be in your life, they will. If they're not going to. Keep the ones you love close to you, that you really truly love. Keep those close to you. The ones that really love you will support you and be by your side and be there for you. You'll know who is there for you and who is not there for you. And you'll know who's there for you for the right reasons and not the wrong reasons. The ones that truly love you will be there for you regardless of if you have money or not. They'll be there for you, not because you're going to buy them stuff or not because you're going to pay for whatever for them or give them free money. Those are the family members that just walk all over you and take advantage. I'm talking about the ones that are there for you when you're down, when you're up, when everything. No matter what, they're always there for you. They text you, they call you. Because I'm telling you right now, there's nobody in the whole world that is that busy that cannot text or make a call at least once every few weeks. There's nobody that busy. I'm telling you right now. Okay, I'm just throwing that out there. So, if you haven't heard from a family member in like over like months or a year, and they text you like once a year because, oh, I'm busy, I'm working, or blah, blah, whatever. I have a new family, I'm just busy. Ain't nobody that busy. Sorry, but it's true. Nobody's that busy. So it doesn't take a lot to just send a text. That takes a couple of seconds to type out, miss you, love you, hope you're doing okay, thinking of you, hope the kids are doing good. Doesn't take that much strength to just text that. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, if family and friends wanted to be there, they would. They would. Period. There's no excuse. So, like I said, if they want to, they would. So, that's all I have to say. I'll go ahead and show you my little Stripey and my Suki with her little new baby. And I'll leave you with memories of my Loki. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your day and stay safe. Life's too short. I love you guys so much, and I love all my supporters, and thank you for always supporting me. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. So there's my little Stripey. That's my Stripey right there. I have him in his little crate right now because mommy keeps growling at him. Oh, baby. Mommy keeps growling at him because she just had a baby and she thinks he's going to take the baby or something. So this is Loki's old bed, and I washed it and I gave it to my Stripe. So he has a little bed. Oh, my Stripey. Oh, baby, you look like your daddy, my love. Okay, I'm going to close you up now, okay? I'm going to show you guys my Suki. And this is my little Suki bear. And this is the little baby. Only a few days old. Look at, so chubby, this one. So chubby. Hi, Mama. She's such a good girl. She's so brave. So brave, baby girl.
I was a quick, wet boy diving too deep for coins. All of your straight light eyes wide on my plastic toys. Then when the cops closed.
Who wants a pepperoni? You, all of you, yeah? All right, Stripe, Loki, and Suki.
Have I found you, flightless bird, jealous?
Hey, Loki, you're ignoring me. Hey, who are you looking at? Loki, who are you looking at, bro? Hi, handsome. Okay, let me see your haircut. Oh, you're such a handsome boy. Look at the handsome boy. Yeah, I did that. I did that, huh, baby?
Pissing on magazine photos, those fish and rose down in the cold and clean. But love cries mountain stream. Have I found you? Flightless bird,
Oh, who went to the groomers? Who got clean? You did. Oh, you sure handsome puppy. You sure handsome puppy. My little baby. My little boy. He's a handsome puppy, huh? Yes, you are. What's wrong, my love? You're so cute.